Hi guys, welcome back to the Teaching and Learning. This is Abdul Ghafoor. I hope you are doing well today. A quick overview about the early child development. So without wasting time, I will give you certain tips for upcoming tests, okay? And I'll be covering the domain for assessment, which is a part of the standard 2. So let's go to the screen. Now, this is the thing I want to discuss about, that how educate assessment knowledge to address the different educational needs of children. Means an early child development teacher must have this information and should know how to assess the students. So what type of information he or she should know? Provide a range of the diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment for the children. Formative assessment is the ongoing assessment which a teacher is keep observing the students. However, the summative assessment is the end of the unit when you conduct quiz or anything. So you should know that the difference between these things and make sure that you are keep observing and at what stage you are applying the formative and summative assessment. Now, and the second part, the respect the cultural diversity. So when you prepare or you design the assessment task, okay, you have the variety of the cultures in your classroom. So in which you have to be very careful that is there any kind of the statement which is disputable. For example, the students and some belongs to the Islam, they have religion Islam, some Christianity, some Hinduism. So you should avoid, a kind of the statement that they have a conflict or they might create some sort of the fishy thoughts in children's mind. However, the summative assessment we don't use in KG. So keep in your mind, okay, for grade 1 and grade 2, some of the schools they apply, but mostly they focus on from grade 2 or from grade 3. Okay. Respect children's development characteristic when designing assessment. Students belongs to the different learning postures. Some of the students are the special education needs and some belongs to the inclusion students. So when you design the assessment, you make sure that you have an appropriate tools of the assessment in your assessment. So the level of the complexity, you have to make sure the language of the instruction and what type of the learner he or she is. So these are kind of the characteristics of the disabilities as well as so what type of the disabilities they have. So if anybody have that impairment, you have to give the kind of the support teacher or the assistant that they can facilitate. Okay. Use appropriate tools and strategies to assess the academic process, as I have said, for the children with this educational needs. Okay, so you have to provide the kind of the support to meet the assessment criteria. Use children's demographic data for other related to their culture. Demographic means from the family backgrounds, okay, from the culturals, from the parents, brother and sisters, all these things, okay, and in which society they are living. Okay, so how you gonna get this information? You can get this information if you have screening and referral and by meeting with the parents and keeping their profile. Okay, provide various opportunities for children to show their learning and progress. Okay, you have to not stick a very traditional methods. Okay, so you should give them a different opportunity. As I said, they are the different learners. So some of them they are good in stories, some of they are good in speaking, some of they are good in writing, some of they are good in mathematics. So you have to provide the various opportunity that the students can perform in their own domains. Okay. Take into consideration when designing assessment, provide opportunities for gifted and talented children. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so the students should not get bored. Okay, if the students are gifted and talented students, so your complexity level should be high. You cannot give them or compare them as the same with the whole class. Okay, so you have to be very careful. You should find out how many students you have a gifted and how many students you have a talented student, and you prepare a statement assessment accordingly. Follow the support teachers on the assessment and progress for children with a special needs. So in early child development, we have the support teachers, and support teachers critically analyzing the whole classrooms and providing the the extra support to the students who needs, okay, especially the students of the determination. Use assessment for prior knowledge. So make sure that is when you are teaching a new topic, you must assess the students that they have the information about that or not, okay, and then start connecting, linking, okay. Use assessment information to adjust the teaching to meet the needs of all children, okay. So you should it's connected with the data analysis. So when you observe the students performance and you know the gap and the weakness or strength of the children, you should analyze and adjust your teaching in order to fill the gap, okay. Use assessment information to review and modify the curriculum. So when you identify the gaps, okay, make these changes into the curriculum. Continuously document individual assessment result that show children strength and weaknesses. So this is the analysis, okay, that how many students they are the low performer, how many students they are high performer, and make sure that in which skill they are weak and in which skill they are good at. And after that, make adjustment to the curriculum. Continuously document all non-academic factors that affect the children. So like a field trip, like the extracurricular activities, okay, and like a physical educations, like watching movies and all these things, playing and stories, all these type of that the non-academic factors that are the boosting of the students' social and collaborative skills. So you should continue about. So this is what exactly I wanted to share. So when you have a question from this domain, you have to be very careful that you are the early child development teacher. So it doesn't mean that you are a KG teacher, grade 1 teacher or 2 teacher. That doesn't matter. You will be assist for KG, grade 1 and grade 2 as well, as so you must focus on it. And when you are in the exam, please read the question carefully and identify the domain first. What exactly is talking about? Is it assessment? Is it about the curriculum? Is it about the cognitive development? Then recall the information. That will help you a lot. I'm sure this will help you in upcoming test, and I'll be finding another the things which is important and will share with you. So keep supporting, share with your friends. We'll meet you in the next lesson.